All right, we're going to just do whatever comes out. But this time we're going to start with Pisces. Oh my goodness, Pisces. Whatever comes out. Pisces. You, oh my goodness, you are trying to see how you can see your next lover, your next Ace of Cups. That's you. You're like, how can I see them next? How can I move this closer? And no, not this deck, the other deck. How can I move this closer? Covering this stink because it's really bothering me. Let me see. 10 of Cups, Pisces. I don't even want to do your read anymore. Look at this. It's all beautiful. I feel like you found somebody that you like. I feel like there's somebody that is just, you know, like refreshing. You're like, oh, finally. And you're just going in that direction, and you are just going in that direction. You're like, it's you know, what naturally happens. I'm gonna go in that direction because they make me happy. And you're just kind of, it's not even making a decision. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. It's like you're just doing it, and all of a sudden you're like, holy shit, I'm doing it. I'm moving in that direction. Yeah. What is the Nine of Swords? What now? Okay, well now, okay. Hold on. 1, 2 more. 1, 2. All right, cool. Yeah. What? Okay, now I'm getting a bit of an argument here. This is whatever comes out. I'm getting fairly new, not like 10 years. Oh my God, it's still new. Like with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, I am getting new. I don't know what happened though. It's like you lost all hope, but you have one glimmer left. And you're trying to see how you can, is this still trying to move towards them? Like, are they moving somewhere? Are they, you know, like, are you moving somewhere? Are you wondering, I don't know. It's like you have your guard up and you're trying to figure out how to make this work. But it might require you to walk away. I don't think the communication you had helped either. But you're trying to be fair about it, but it doesn't seem like you're able to make a decision. I feel like you're still more on the indecisive side. Oh, now there's an argument, and you just turned into the Queen of Cups reverse, which is not good. There was an argument. Queen of Cups reverse. There was an argument. Okay. Keep going. What? Everything was going great. What happened? Okay, keep one more, 2 more. 1 or 2. Okay, no. You gave me Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I think when you went to the Queen of Cups reverse, which is more of the negative aspects of a water sign or of a Pisces, that were you dealt an ultimatum? Is your language, love language, gift giving? I think you're still going to fight for it to work. Because you feel like this person is pretty freaking awesome. Maybe, yeah. No, you like them. I mean, they might not be awesome, but you like them. And I think after you're with the indecisive and the walk away or guard up and you know what I mean? I feel like at the end of the day, you're still gonna go for it. I don't think that you're gonna I don't think you're gonna finish this. I don't think you're gonna break up. I think you're gonna want, unless that person flat out is just like, I don't want to be with you. But I feel like you're the one that's making that the decision. I feel like because the Two of Pentacles popped up, that maybe it's you having to make a decision. And I think your decision is going to be to not go. But you're still going to have your guard up. And what else? You're still going to be upset because those issues haven't been resolved. I don't think the Ace of Swords is communication. I think it's you trying to figure out, how am I going to make this happen? How can I still stick around? All right, well, let's see what I could do as far as advice, but Page of Swords again. I would double check whatever it is that they're saying. If they're saying, no, that what's an example? If they're saying something, don't take it for face value. Do your research. I mean, there's ChatGPT now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty easy to do research. You just say blah, 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 right? And I think that's, just do your research. That's all I get. It's just, don't be lazy and fucking research the shit. And then now it's just going back to the same. I love them, but they're stressing me the fuck out. All right. Hey Aquarius, we're doing whatever comes out. It is a full moon read. Full moon, okay. Hold on, Aquarius. Okay. One more. Okay, there we go. Well, Aquarius, I'm getting nothing. Hold on. I'm getting nothing. What is the Four of Pentacles? You're holding back. Okay, this is the second time I saw it in this deck, but then I covered this thing and now it's gone. I mean, I saw it twice. What is, can you tell me more? Can you tell me what it is? Oh, is that you or them? Is that you or them cheating? Talking to someone else? What's the King of Pentacles? Is that who you're leaving or is that who you're going towards? Oh, you got two people here. Someone is talking to two people. One of them is new, the other one is old, and I wonder if it's all going to come to light. Is it going to come to light though? The Queen of the Hierophant, okay. The relationship. Have you been doing this for a while? It's coming to light. That's all I know. Is that it is going to come to light. Especially with the Tower, it's going to be kind of sudden, but what's the Page of Cups? I don't think that you think that this is going to end well, and you're going to wish it does. I don't know how. I feel like you were the one in control. If not you, vice versa, right? I feel like you or whoever is listening to me was the one in control. And I don't think you think it's going to work out well. I think you're like, but you were with someone and then you found someone else and you're like, whoa, this other one's better. Yeah, there's definitely too many people here. Look at that, 3 of Swords. I told you, I saw it. The Queen of Cups again. Well, someone's talking to somebody else. Someone's going to find out. And you're leaning more towards the new one. But maybe the new one found out too. And it's the old one that you're going to try to keep because they don't know. Something along those lines. Like you're going to try to keep one. Do you know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? I want to know more about the, you know what? I really want to get in the mix here. So we know there's some cheating going on. So we're going to put these cards back because we already figured that out, right? And we know that one. We know that one. This is you hiding it. This is the ending or the new beginning with someone else. This is, all right, we know they're a new beginning. We know somebody's new. We got the King of Pentacles. Maybe that one has more money. These are the ones that I am debating on. That is, you don't think it's going to happen. Okay. Well, somebody's sad. I can get that. But tell me more about these cards here. The Tower. Tell me more. The Tower. You're pretending it's a lie. You're gaslighting someone, saying that that's not what happened. That's not what happened. And then you're running around and going like, oh shit, they're gonna find out. I gotta fucking hurry up and hide whatever, delete my email or I don't know, whatever it is. Huh. Let's leave the Emperor out. What's the Two of Pentacles? You know when someone's gonna get hurt. I don't think you know that it could also be you too getting hurt. You know, like what if all of this comes to light? You know you're gonna have to leave someone or break up with them. Why the Knight of why the Knight of Pentacles then? Why the Knight? Oh my goodness. This new person you found. The King of Pentacles could be this Knight of Pentacles also. And I feel like you really are like, no, this one is. Okay, so let's just say you break up with the person and you're going for the one that you want. Right? Let's see. What's going to happen? You break up with the person, you're going for the one you want. We're going to just say the King of Pentacles, right? We're going to go with the King of Pentacles because that Knight of Pentacles, I thought maybe it's been going on for a while or you waited or something around timeline, but I don't know. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? All right, you know what's going to happen? You're going to be with them, but then you're going to wonder if they're doing it to you because you did it to them. Let's see. The Lovers again. You do like them. You do like them. The Strength. All of a sudden I got that song Maneater in my head. Does... I don't know. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. You're going to go for them. You're going to think that they're going to do it to you. And you're going to be wondering, okay, now are they cheating on me because I cheated on them? And... fuck. I don't know. I don't know. That's too many. Come on. The Magician. Why the Magician? You're picking up your tool that you're going to work with. But then why the Strength? Because you have to keep up with the lies. And the other person from the past, I don't know, maybe you have kids together. You're not going to like the fact that if they've moved on. But that other person is going to be like, fuck you. The one that you cheated on, they're going to be like, fuck you. Like, I don't even care. The Magician is stumping me, though. It's like she has laid out all of her tools. She's like, all right, which one am I going to use? She's like, oh, I'm going to use the wand. I'm going to have to stop because I don't want to force anything out that I can't. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to not be honest to you, so. Hey, Capricorn. That was a heavy read. I just finished there. We're doing whatever comes out. What the hell? Does this new moon have everybody fighting? Does this new moon have everybody fighting? Why the Six of Swords? The Six of Swords. Five of Swords. What? Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. God damn it with the fucking Strength card again. Ugh. Even though the Ten of Cups is here and the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Wands, I mean, those are great cards, but I feel like with the Six of Swords and the Five of Swords, and then the Seven of Cups over here that you can't see, it's like, karma is going to play its role here. Okay, work with me here, okay? The Six of Swords, I'm just kind of getting that, oh, you can't see it, is that what you've built your ladder on is also what you use to fight. Do you see why I'm having a hard time putting that to words? Like, this is how you progressed, and then it's like, I went to school to be a lawyer, and now I know how to fight you. Kind of like that. Like, I learned something, and I'm using it against you. But then, when you mix it and sandwich it in with the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Wands, it's in a package that looks like it's supposed to be happy. And this is the Karma card, my opinion right now. This is what we're calling the Karma card. And you're needing to make a decision. that's going to require you. Somebody here is making a decision. It might not be whoever is using the swords to pick the fight. It might be the Queen of Wands, or, you know what I mean, male or female. It might be this person over here saying, I need the strength to make a decision, because even though it looks okay in the package, it's not okay. And then this is when the universe is going to say, you know, whatever it says, like, you made the right choice, you left, woo, or you made the wrong choice, you left, woo, you know, whatever it is, because everybody has a different situation. But that's why I'm saying I feel like this is a karma card. Let me see what else I can get. You're trying to find a way to leave. Okay, the Ten of Cups. All right, because you want to be happy. You know shit, the Ten of Cups. You don't really think it's going to happen, though. You don't know how. That's why you got the Seven of Cups. Fine, what's the Seven of Cups, then? You have the options, but you don't like your options. And that's why you don't know how to go. Because you have your options. You're like, I can go to my mom's, I can go to my friends, I can, you know, you have the options, but this is you saying, I don't like any of those options. Let's put the wheel and the strength back in, and the Two of Cups, because we already know this. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups here? The Ace of, oh, okay. Capricorn, I'm sorry. My battery died, and I was just getting to the good part, because it said you're like gonna meet someone or start crushing on someone, and that was, yeah, I was so mad. Anyways, I'm sorry about that. Sagittarius. All right, Sag, we are doing whatever comes out because it's a new moon. I don't know if you guys ever care, but my back's feeling better. I'm gonna cover this because I have some spot. I painted it, but whatever. You're like, I don't care. Shut up, tarot card lady. No, but seriously, so hopefully I can start going back to my desk and having the setup be a little bit prettier. All right, Sag. Look at you popping out. What is, I want to know what the Devil is. Are you either staying in too long? Are you working on yourself for too long? Are you, I don't know, you know? Are you feeling devilish? What's the Devil? Okay. So, all right. So, Sag, we got new love. We got new love. Okay. I feel like you've been alone too long. I mean, and when I mean alone, I've been like, you've been a bit of an introvert, and that's really not who you are. I feel like you've been doing it too much. Give me something for the Queen of Wands. And I feel like even though you are working on yourself, trying to get better with yourself, you know what I mean? You're trying to, I feel like this is you trying to, you know, upgrade yourself. And I think you're doing a great job. But I think that you constantly working on your goals has left you a little bit of a hermit. And with the Devil, I feel like it's just too much of that. The Queen of Wands, why the Five of Swords? And if you are dealing with someone that is a fire sign, if you're a cross watcher, I feel like you might need a little bit of a timeout because they might be stressing you out. Okay. But whatever the problem that seems to be happening, I think it's gonna be better. I think it's gonna either drift and glow away itself, or it's gonna turn itself around. I don't feel like there's gonna be like a closure if that's what you're looking for. I just think it's just gonna poof and be done. I don't know why. I don't even know what the problem is, but I just know that it's gonna go away. It might require you to walk away. Where are the King of Wands? As soon as I said you're not going to communicate about it, somebody could be trying to, and you're a little blocked. I think you might be. Look at this, King of Wands again. King of Wands, King of Wands. I think that you're just going to be like, I don't need to talk about it anymore. I'm done. I don't know what it is, but I don't need to talk about it. Somebody could be keeping an eye on your social media. But yeah, I feel like you're going to just choose to walk away if it's stressing you out. And I saw the Queen of Pentacles twice. Remember, did you see it? Like, could you see it here? No, you couldn't have seen it there. Okay. All right. Just take my word for it. I saw the Queen of Pentacles in the Friends deck. And I feel like this is you feeling confident, feeling a little bit, I feel like because you have been working on yourself, that you feel more, not steady, grounded. You have a little bit more of an idea of what you want your goals to be. Can you give me anything on the wheel? The wheel. See, look, the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God, see, I'm not tripping. And the Two of Swords. See, blocked energy again. I think this also could be, no. Blah, blah, blah. You're going to problem solve for yourself. And that is what is going to get the wheel turning for you. Anything else with the Magician? Like, it could be that you're working on a project that you're not trying to tell anybody, and you're trying to get money out of it. And the Chariot, does that mean you're going to go somewhere? You're going to have a choice. You might need to start saving some money, but you're going to have a choice to do some traveling. So I would start saving with the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, hold on. Is that the, no, that's the wheel. Two of Swords. Yeah, I think you're tired of being all up in your head, whatever it is that you're thinking or overthinking or just thinking about. I think you're just gonna be done with it. You're just, I feel really just like, snip, I'm done. Like, I've been stressed, and now I'm just gonna go towards something else that you're trying to work on, whatever it is that you're working on with the Magician. The Emperor, what else? Yeah, you're gonna just start going towards, I think you've noticed that even if you've been alone, if you're walking away from something, whatever it is, I think you know, like, there's something out there, and I really need to be a little bit more picky and choosy and go towards that person that is, you know, still has figured themselves out and has moved. Like, I want to say, honestly, I'm getting somebody not older, but more mature. And they know what their goals are, a little bit more, not just, oh, I'm gonna be, or, you know, like, this person is like, no, I've decided that's what I was gonna be 5 years ago, and now that is what I am. You know, somebody a little bit more put together. Best one on the Empress. if somebody might come back from your past, that is going to make you be like, no, hell no. No, been there, done that. So, you're going to have to make a decision on that, though. Because not all of you guys are going to make the same one. So, anyhow. All right, Sag. Hey, Scorpio. All right. Let's see what comes out for you. Hope you guys are doing good. Make sure you... Whoa. I feel like this is a financial read, but let's see. I was going to say make sure you check out your other signs too, but I always say that, don't I? Okay. Maybe. Oy vey. All right, hold on. Hold on. So I got the Four of Swords twice. Some of you need some time out. Some of you have been overgiving. And you've caught on that you've been overgiving. And I got the King and the Queen of Swords. Usually to me that's like somebody that's arguing, but I want to know what the Eight of Wands is. But you've been overgiving and you noticed it and you brought it up. And you're like, well, wait a minute. Why is it always me? And I mean, there's been some, I'm not going to say flat out arguments, like bad ones, because I mean, if it pops up, it hasn't popped out yet, but if it does, you know, of course I'll say something, but I feel like some of you guys are just like really starting to draw a line over what you're going to be okay with or not be okay with. I hope the washer machine isn't being too loud, because but this could have already happened. And, or if not, it's going to, and then what you're going to want to do is just kind of take a break from everything. What's the Tower? What is that meow for? Huh, Judy butt? Why are you just so meowy on my face? Just all of a sudden, you're like, wah. I feel like you want to reach out to somebody in the past. It could be a Sag. This could be you somewhere in your chart. Maybe it's you saying, hey, I'm single now. Or, I don't know if you're going to though, because you're still deciding. And you have two cards of indecision here. But it is definitely somebody in the past. Hey, I'm using that camera. Hey. Why the camera? Why can't you go? Thank you. Sorry, he was rubbing up on the camera. I think you could be reminiscing because things aren't going well in the homestead. And that's making you want to reach out to somebody, but I don't know if you are. I got Five of Pentacles twice. That's you just kind of upset over what has happened. It could be from the person from the past, or it could be from this situation that you're in now. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups. Okay, that's literally walking away. All right. I mean, I'm just sorry. Things have been put into a spotlight where you're now able to see things clearly and you're defending yourself. But I already said that. So the Tower, Okay, now we're starting to get into the ugly arguments. This could very well be you, because you guys can get pretty nasty when you want. And you could have just said something hurtful because, well, you've been wanting to say it. Tell me more about the Tower. Again with the Queen of Wands. Who is this Queen of Wands? The King of Pentacles popped out, but I want to know, who is this Queen of Wands? Just give me one card from... Okay. Somebody that you think about and you have all of these what ifs scenarios in your head, and most of them are like, oh, it could have been great. Not like, oh no. But I don't really think you're going to reach out. I think you're going to be like stuck in your head. King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Didn't I say I saw the King of Pentacles or a pentacle? Was it the Queen? I swear to God, I just said that, didn't I? And I said I'm going to put it back. Hold on. Oh, wow. Really? All right. Well, maybe it's already out here because I have like 1,000 cards out here. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. I just get you being like, well, it could have been this, or what if it could have been that, and what did I do, and oh, now my situation at home isn't going well, and you know, I should probably reach out to my ex, but then again, I don't know if I'm going to reach out to my ex, and I don't really see you doing it, for real. I think you're seeing things from another perspective, but it's from the perspective of what if. Like, woulda, shoulda, coulda. I mean, it could have been their fault or your fault, whatever, however it ended. But I really am getting that it was kind of like, what did I do? What should I do? Because my situation right now is not working out. And you're seeing this other past experience that you had as something that it was going to be great. It could have been great, but you know, it didn't work out that way. Maybe I should reach out. Are you going to reach out? Let's just find out, because I really don't think you are. Because if I did, then I would have seen new beginnings. So let's just ask and see. Maybe for cross watchers, maybe, you know, boy. No, Knight of Pentacles. You're not doing it. Cross watcher, they're not doing it. Or if they do, they're going to take their sweet ass time. They know they need to come to with an apology. Seven of Cups again. And they don't know how to say, wait a minute, I made the wrong mistake. I kind of actually wanted to choose you. I mean, you could be saying it to them or wanting to, but you're not going to because of the Knight of Pentacles. Let's just double down on it. Tell me more about this spread here, this little mini situation I got going on. Okay, that's you, whatever. Knight of Pentacles. Look, I know I need to communicate, but I'm not going to, and I'm going to sit here and not do it. I'm not doing it. Six of Swords. I think this is what you want to happen, but okay, that's what you want. Look at this. Wait, did I already show you the set? Yeah, I did. So didn't even give me a chance. Page of Swords, Page of Wands. Yeah. Let's see, hold on. Some of you might get the opportunity to just want to run towards this situation because the one that you're currently living isn't going well. but it's going to require you to do some research, find out how you can communicate with them, send them a message. Maybe some of you guys are already looking at their social media and you're like, oh, I could just send them a message from there. But the Six of Swords is a progression of moving. Are you really over with this past situation, or the one that you think is? I don't think it's really what's going on with the current situation. You're fighting, you realize that you were overgiving, you realize that you need to get out of it, you're having some argument, somebody said something pretty mean. Are you, okay, so what's going on with that situation? Are you going to get back together? Some of you might walk away. Hold on. Tell me more, tell me more. No, some of you actually, if you, Knight of Pentacles, I was gonna say, some of you might actually reach out. I want to say you want to, but you're afraid of rejection. And you're gonna be doing it in a sneaky manner. You're going to say what you think they want you to say, or that's what they're planning, or you're planning, they're planning, whatever, vice versa, right? Huh, interesting, Scorpio. I feel like that was more than like a week, you know what I mean? I feel like that was like, I don't know, what was that? Let's say a couple weeks, or maybe not. I feel like that's a lot to happen within a week, but yeah, so I don't know. I hope that helps, because sometimes, you know, hearing it out loud, and that's why we all watch different tarot card readers, just kind of helps. But yeah, all right, so now we are moving on, and we're moving on to Libra. All right, Libra. So in case you just are hopping on, hi. I'm feeling better. I went roller skating today and my back is better. And I think I can start moving on to my desk and not have this weird angle with the close-up. Because I could show you what I'm doing while I'm sitting in my heating pad, or I'm back against it. Let's actually turn this thing on. Alrighty. Well, I need a better shuffle than that. Libra, what's going on? I hope I get some love information, because I know that's what everybody's always out here looking for, but I'm just gonna get whatever I get. Because, whoa, well, you might just be getting what you want. Damn. You might just be getting what you want. Hold on. Fuck whatever I was saying. Let's go back to you. Holy Jesus. What? Hold on. All right, so somebody from your past might try to come back. And they might, I'm getting a little bit of deception, but let's find out, right? I can't be just like, they're lying, they're liars. I can't be like that. Putting that there because there's a spot there and I need to really take care of it, but I haven't gotten to it. All right, so it could be somebody from your past, because I got that on that deck. I saw the Judgment, which, let's see if it's still there. Yep, Judgment. Oh, there you go, Judgment. I'm getting a little bit of deception because of the Hangman. I understand that the Hangman isn't a card of deception, but I'm seeing it all together, and I feel like they're thinking, damn, you really had your shit together. And what did I do? I kind of fucked up. And now I'm going to go and offer you whatever it is that you want. But it's not really whatever it is that you want. It's just whatever you tell me, and then maybe I'll do it once. But let's see. That was too many. Well, let's just jump in. I want to know what the world is. Whoa. The Emperor again. Look, the Emperor, the Emperor. Look, if you're new here, this shit happens all the time. I always get doubles. It's just confirmation, but still, it's like, you know, like how freaking cool is that? It's somebody that has made, like that executive decision that, I mean, it could be an Aries, right? Or it could be a boss, it could be somebody older, blah, 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 a dad, whatever. But I'm really getting it's somebody that has made an executive decision and is taking more charge. But I mean, again, it could be, you know, Aquarius. I don't know who's the World or the Hangman, but anywho, tell me more about the Hangman. They do want to offer you, hold on, let's go back to the World. They do, we're going to ask how you're going to feel later, okay? Or how they're going to feel later, or how this is going to look later. Because I feel like they want to offer you a change. I really do. Well, I saw the Two of Cups, but it's not there anymore. They just don't know how to do it. But I think that they're trying to get ideas. The Star, okay. Yeah, they're struggling. Why, did you cut them off? Why are they struggling? Why are they really like emphasizing this, wanting to offer you the world? Because you don't know if you want to go back to doing that again. You're not sure if that's really what you want. You're kind of like, you know, already healed from it. I don't know. Or it took too long. Or something like I'm kind of either in the process of healing it. It's not fresh, right? It's not like we got in an argument, then the next day here comes the apologies. Like this was like a while, not too long, but maybe it could have been. I don't know. But it's more of like you're kind of thinking, but they're in their heads. Like, but why are they in their heads? What happened? Listen to Scorpio's read. I'm wondering if you might be talking to Scorpio. Why? Give me more details. I need more details. Why are they stressed and like who messed up? I'm guessing they did if they're like, oh my God, come back, the King of Wands. This is how they want to come at you though. Yeah, look, I mean, they really do. If you're like wondering if they're really legit, like I think they are. But I don't know why I got scheming at first. Let's see. Are they going to, what are they going to do 6 months down the road? You know what I mean? 3 months down the road. Are they still going to be this person that's going to try to really make an effort? Or are they going to start getting lazy and be like, you know, I gave it a real good go for those 2 weeks. How's it going to be 2, 3, 6 months moving on in the future? Okay, that's looking good. All right. Well, that's looking, hold on. That's looking nice too. But yeah, no, okay. No, I'm really getting that they are really the emperor in this situation. And they're like, no, I've made a decision. How are you going to feel about it though? Like, how are you going to feel about it? All right, you might be feeling good. Hold on. Oh, okay. So here we go with the indecisive again. That is a Libra. Look, you're going to not be sure still because we got the 7 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. I mean, that is you being like, I don't know. I mean, you know, tell me more. How is Libra going to feel about? I mean, when people are chasing you, you know, like, how are you going to be like, ugh, you know, you can't be like that for too long, right? Some of you might say it was too late. With the King of Pentacles, some of you might be like, yeah, it took too long. There goes Libra coming out with the Justice. Hold on, how is Libra going to feel about it? Okay. Okay. Some of you might go for it. Some of you might listen to your intuition and say, you know what, I'm going to go for it. So I just have one more question. I want to know about the star. Tell me about the star. Tell me about the star. Okay, well, it's an apology that you're gonna get. And they are going to, they have a goal, right? It's like, imagine all of these stars on top of Rachel's head, or yeah, are these pentacles, right? Like those are the stars, right? And she's like, okay, well, I need to water this, and I need to also pour into this cup, and like both of them in order to work, in order to get this goal that I have, right? And it's something that they want. Oh, Libra, I don't know. I mean, you tell me, but from the looks of it, it looks like you're going to get that apology that you've been wanting, because that's you. You're just like, I'm not moving unless I get it. Again, vice versa, you know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But they come back. I feel like they have good intentions. I know I thought it was a little sneaky at first. You know, that was just the first initial gut instinct. So anyhow, let me know. I'm curious. Like, is this really what's going on? And let's keep going. It's going backwards. It's like, Virgo. All right, Virgo. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are getting ready for the holidays, because they're just going to be here tomorrow. I don't know if you guys ever have problems with holidays. Sometimes people love them. Sometimes people are like, oh my God, they suck. I have a mix, because I'm able to travel for them because I have more time off. But I do kind of feel like they suck. I'm not going to lie. Is your favorite holiday Halloween? I'm just throwing questions. I'm just asking you questions. Ooh, it's going to happen. Ooh. Ooh, it's going to happen, Virgo. Virgo, so the tower can be a good tower, it could be a bad tower. It doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. I know that it looks quite out of nowhere, right? But sometimes things that come out of nowhere are an adjustment, because, well, it's an adjustment. All things are, really. Let's see. I can't wait till I can get back to my desk. You're gonna get news all of a sudden. It could be with the wands and the strength. It could be a Leo. And you're gonna be happy about it, I think. At first, that's what I want to say. Because, I mean, the Page of Wands is, you know, that message, and then the Six of Wands is like, yes, I got it. But I don't know what exactly it is yet. The Fool, the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun. Huh. Keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Queen of Cups. I mean, you were holding back on something, and then you're just like, fuck it, I'm going to go towards it, because there is love there. Now, it could be still love for a job, love for a pet, you know what I mean? It's just love. I'm not getting exactly relationship, but it is good news. Oh, it could be somebody from the past. It could be a Leo again, because I just saw the sun again. Queen of Wands twice. Male or female? The Queen of Wands is fun. She's sexy. She's sexy. Tell me more about the Tower. I want to know, is this work? Is this relationship? Is this work? Is this relation? Six of Wands again. So you got Six of Wands twice. See, look. Look at this. I mean, it's good news. Or at least it's something that you're going to be happy about. And it's going to come to you all of a sudden. Virgo, I'm loving this, but I can't tell you if it's romance. Ah, now I can. I'm getting new love. It's someone that you've been crushing on. It could be somebody in the law field, but like, you're just like, honestly, when I see this, I just think like I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, there we go. Right? Isn't that what you kind of get? Like just, I'm just so fucking happy. I could have pissed on myself and I'm still just happy. The Hierophant. Oh, the Ace of Swords. Oh. These are lovely. I think it's realization that this could actually go somewhere. Tell me something else, because this is nice. This is all pretty good news. I'm scared to keep digging, because then that's when you're like, uh-oh. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. The Emperor. Okay. Five of Pentacles. If you were kind of going through some little bit of a down period, I feel like that's about to change. If you were a little secluded, I feel like that's going to change. Yeah, something that you thought. I think that if you've just been a little on the sad side, what you thought wasn't going to happen is going to happen. And that's when you're going to get the news and you're going to be like, holy shit, this is great. Oh my God, why is the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles coming out together constantly? Jesus. Queen of Cups twice. Let me pull it up. Queen of Cups twice. I know you're probably like, well, if you shuffle 3,000 times, of course you're going to get doubles. Well, you try shuffling, because it really doesn't happen. It just happens to me a lot. I mean, you having to make a decision, I don't think it's like, with all of these beautiful, happy cards here, I mean, bottom of the deck is Nine of Pentacles. Oops, sorry, can you see it? And then, let's see what we got. The Hierophant relationships. Do you hear that? Sorry, my washer machine is gonna keep going for 10 minutes. I don't know if you hear it. I'm gonna keep talking, but it's kind of hard to concentrate. With all of these great things happening, I think that the decisions that you're having to make are good decisions. This is a good thing. I know it looks like, oh God, crap. Which one am I going to pick? It's like a whack-a-mole. It's like upside down is going to like attack you if you get the wrong one. I don't think that. I feel like it's like all of these have good things underneath, even though there looks like a snake there, but you know what I mean. I think it's a good choices that you're going to have to make. Oh, what's before Virgo? Leo? It is Leo, right? All right, Leo. How the heck have you been? I don't really know what to like talk about during these times. Ow! I kind of want to go get my Barbie deck, but that's going to require me to get up and do a bunch of stuff. I'm going to probably pull that deck out later, but anyways, Leo season is over, right? I never know when exactly it's over. Anywho, all right, Leo. Let's see. Okay. 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 All right. So this is more of a work read. You are troubleshooting something. That's what I'm getting. You're trying to figure something out. Are you a dork? Are you secretly a dork? I know I am. Maybe it's not a secret. Maybe everybody knows. I think that my initial thing is that this isn't love, that it's more of a work thing. And you're trying to, you kind of have a bit of a blockage. But let's see. Is this work? Is this romance? Is this work? Is this romance? I mean, whatever it is. Oh, okay. It's romance. Jesus Christ. That was pretty like in my face. There's still a blockage. What is the Queen of Swords? Some of you could be in the baby making era and you could be making some babies. Some of you could be liking to make some babies. If that's not what you want, just because I'm saying it doesn't mean it's going to happen. Obviously, you have ways to keep that from happening, right? The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Because I just saw the Chariot, the Queen of Swords. All right, well, I'm just going to tell you what I see. Okay. I think somebody, maybe, not sure who, if this doesn't resonate, check out the other signs. Take whatever, what do they say? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, or whatever. But I'm feeling like, and I haven't gotten all of the cards here to tell me yet, but I'm feeling like you're walking away from a situation to go check out another situation. But let's see if we keep getting them. Some of you might be trying to move up in your career in order to get yourself into a better situation. Queen of Wands. Okay. Okay. We'll keep going. And the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is like, you want to go? Fucking go. I dare you. I fucking dare you. And you're like, yeah, I want to go. I don't know how to do it. And what's the blockage? What's the Two of Swords? I saw it twice. Why? You don't know how to make it happen faster. Some of you might have some boundary issue or trust issues. It could be from some PTSD or some other stuff that's been kind of going on. But I want to know why the Magician and the Ten of Wands, because I feel like that's you trying to find a way to go somewhere. Because you want to be single. Nine of Pentacles. Seven of Swords again. Yeah, see, with the Justice reverse and the Seven of Swords twice, that's just telling me that you're trying to get away from a situation, but you don't want to tell anybody. Three of Pentacles, the Moon. You could be getting out of your situation successfully. I really do see that. It's just going to take work. And I think that's the part that you're like, I don't see how. Because it's like, see, look at Joey. He's just like, but I don't know how that's going to work. You see how he's just like, but what, huh? And this one is like, I know everything. And it's like, what? I don't get it. What do you mean? How is that going to work? Okay, let's try to see if we can get more predictive. If this is making sense to you, let's get something a little bit more. Tell me, how is it going to feel 6 months down the road? Leave that. I'm going to leave it. 6 months down the road, how's it going to go? How's it going to look? King of Cups, King of Swords, King of Pentacles, Jesus Christ. And the Queen of Cups. I feel like this could be somebody going to court. 6 months down the road, how's it looking? Good, bad? Good, bad? It could be a burden. I think that the person who wants revenge might be seeking it out, and it might be a burden on you or them or whoever, somebody. And it's really kind of maybe, I mean, it could be karma, it could not be karma, I don't know. But it's somebody just kind of being like, haha, you got what I told you you're gonna get. Wheel of Fortune, what else? Seven of Swords again. And the Justice. You could be getting what you want, but it might not be all of it. It might not be everything. Like there's something that you're not going to get. Anything else? Temperance. This is going to be you trying to balance everything. I mean, like dealing with the balance, and I'm dealing with the shitty and the good. But you have to understand, if it is really a happy relationship that you're looking for, then I understand the whole it's cheaper to keep her kind of a thing, but you could get the relationship. It's just might be difficult. What's with the Death? Yeah, it could be difficult, but you already knew that though. But will you have the love that you're looking for, wanting? Yes. All right, Cancer. Leo's read was kind of down. I was a little down after that. I was just like, ugh, some real shit. Cancer, what's going on with you now? Oh, Cancer. You're trying to work on something that make it grow. You kind of got stuck because you're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But I think it's, tell me about the Four of Pentacles, because I think that you're keeping something from someone. There's some information that you know. And I don't mean gossip or anything. It's kind of like, I don't want to admit that I'm dealing with a heartbreak, or I don't want to admit that I need to rest, or that I'm sick, or that like I don't want to tell the rest of the world that I have depression or anxiety, or you know what I mean, like something like you're. But let's keep going. Seven of Pentacles. Seven. I don't know yet if it's love or relationship. I think that, hold on, let me keep going. Two of Swords. Okay, Two Swords. Okay, Two Swords. Okay, Four of Pentacles again. See what I mean? It's like I'm hiding. Don't look at this. Don't look at the chest. I'm sitting on it. Or don't look in my purse. I'm hiding it. King of Wands. Fire signs are all up in everybody's business. It could be something with a fire sign, right? We got all of the cards here, so, you know, whatever. Actually, we don't have water. Huh, we don't have your sign. Something could be happening pretty abrupt, pretty quickly. And it could be unexpected. I don't know if it's fair or not fair. I don't know if you have to go to court for something or something along those lines. Oh, maybe this is... No, I'm still not getting work exactly. And I'm not getting love and relationship either. I mean, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, that could be work, but it's not... It's like you don't know how to do something. You want something to grow, and something's going to happen all of a sudden. And I don't know if it's court. I mean, maybe not for everybody, right? Because I know for me, I would have been like, that's not me. Page of Swords. All right, so that's more of like advice. Like, I think you need to look up more things. Like, there's something you don't know. There's something that you need to look up and get more information. Talk to some more people about. Oh, Five of Swords. Yeah, I already said that. I already said that too. They're dealing with maybe with some heartbreak or something, and they need to look up something, and they're still dealing with heartbreak. Yeah, I know. I said that. Oh, there you are. Is it a raise? Is it money related? Tell me in the comments if I'm making sense. Like, tell me. Like, yeah, actually, it is money related. It's a goal that you want. I already been saying that. And you're trying to go after it. And I got the Queen of Cups. Now you're starting to pop out more. Oh my gosh. It's like stuck in me and I'm trying to get it out. Do you want to have more of a relationship with someone and you're like, I need to figure out how to move out of my apartment or get out of my mom's, or you know what I mean? Like figure out this living situation or something like that. Tell me a little bit more about the Tower, because, oh look, Ten of Cups again. Tell me a little bit more about the Tower. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. I just had the Ten of Pentacles. Didn't I say, is it a money thing? It was the Ten of Cups. But I saw the Ten of Pentacles. That's why I was like... Alright, well, I saw the Ten of Pentacles, I swear. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Well, we got a lot of tens. So I do see that with the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles, I mean, my gosh, like, there's a change coming. It is a change. Whoa, what are you doing here, sneaky? Look, there's a Ten of Pentacles. There is a change coming. Necessarily, it doesn't have to be stressful. I don't see that it's stressful. I see that it is stressful for you. And maybe all I know is that you need to get more information. I know you're sad. All right, we're not going to dwell on that. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, it could be, or are they going to get it? If that's what they want, are they going to get the money that they're looking for? Yes, I think that you're going to figure out the money situation. If that's what it is. If it's a love situation, are they going to figure out the love situation? Are they going to get, you're going to be not trusting and listening to your intuition. And for some reason, I want to say, if this has something to do with like your in-laws, which I never think, but let's just ask. So if this is anything, I never have thought like, oh, let's see about the in-laws, like ever. Because I can't figure out if it's work or, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, they might be a problem. If it's the in-laws, that might be a problem. All right. Hey, Taurus. All right, let's see what the new moon has for you. Let's see if this is a good communication card or all right, what's the Tower? What's the Tower? We got Tower, Ace of Swords. Whoa. The Strength and the Justice. One more on the Tower. So the Tower is an event that happens all of a sudden. And I think the reason why it always looks scary is because sometimes things that happen to us all of a sudden can seem scary, even though some of them could be a good thing, like, you know. So let's keep going. I'm really curious about the Strength and the Justice, but let's go with the Strength first. Why the Strength? I mean, you could be dealing with a Leo or a Taurus, but I think you're having to have boundaries, and you're trying to stick to them. You want to compromise, but you also are easily to say, no, I'm walking away, with the Ten of Swords and the Wheel. What's the Justice? What's the Justice? I don't know if that's how you fight or argue, but things always turn up pretty well in the end with the Six of Wands. Four of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. So there is some compromising going on. What's the Ace of Swords? Why is this being so vague? Like, can we get some more actual... Okay, something's taking too long. Keep going. Something's taking too long and you're getting notice of something and you're like, that wasn't it. That's not what it is. That's not it. I'm not getting, I want specifics though. Like, I want to get in the nitty gritty. Like, I want specifics. Judgment came out again. Wait, no. Sorry, I did it. It could be you needing to make a final call on something, maybe. All right, so if this is a love reading, it could be somebody that you met online. It could be you making a final judgment on, like making a final call on that to say, you know what, I'm going to walk away. The messages that I'm getting are not what I want. I'm constantly having to put up my boundaries. And they could be love bombing. But, sorry, I just got a bunch of text messages. If it's not that, and it is just a general read for anybody that could be in any kind of relationship, it could be that, I mean, it could be that somebody in your past comes back, but I don't really see that. I see this as somebody already in an established relationship, and it's like, I mean, you know what I'm getting, honestly? It's like the house needs to get fixed. And you're doing the research and you're like trying to say, okay, that's not what I want. This is what I want. I really need these things done. The way that you might be choosing to argue, maybe the other person is like, I'm ready to walk away if, you know, if whatever, like the basement isn't fixed. I'm ruling on walking away because I can't live in an unfinished basement. You know what I mean? Something like that. I don't know. But the justice, it does show that there's compromise, or there will be compromise. I feel like that got a little too specific, huh? Can you tell me? The High Priestess. What else? Yeah, you really aren't going anywhere. But I feel like you are also being the, again, going back to the fixing of the house. I feel like you're being the, oh my goodness, what is it called? The supervisor, I guess, in a sense. The person who is telling everybody what to do. Somebody making sure that things, like somebody running it, right? If this doesn't apply to you, check out your other signs in your chart. And yeah, I mean, you're still with the same, you know, this still isn't getting met. If my needs aren't getting met, then I'm okay with walking away. But then you get pulled back in. Let's see what's going to happen. Because there's a lot going on here. Let's see what's going to happen. All right. How's everybody doing? With this read, I'm feeling a little like, I don't want to say frustrated, but like fed up. Like I'm getting a little annoyed. Not at you guys, it's just, I feel like that might be how you're feeling. Like I'm starting to feel annoyed that this is still going on or something like that. Like, yeah. And I feel like at the end of your read, I'm going to have to like set aside some time to like take a couple deep breaths. Because I know that I'm not feeling what I'm feeling because of me. My day was fine today. Starting to get my office set up. I almost bought the chair I wanted, not that you care, but kind of sucked because they were 2 hours away. And I was like, I'm not going that far for the chair I want. But it was a really good price. Anyways, all right, let's go back to the read. Yeah, you're not going anywhere. You say you're going somewhere. I think that's how you fight, though. I think that's how you get across. But with the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups, the Empress, and the Hermit, I don't think that you're going anywhere. I think you have set the standard that you aren't going to be doing much. Like if the room needs to be painted, I'm not painting it. If the grass needs to be mowed, I'm not mowing it. Look at this, the Death, the Wheel, and the Four of Wands. I mean, that's the same thing that we had in the other spread. As far as the Wheel, the Death. I mean, the Four of Wands, Ten of Swords, whatever, right? It's you walking away, or saying that you're ready to walk away. What's the Hierophant? I really want to know. What's the Hierophant? I think sometimes you just get so fed up that you're just like, I need to go take a nap. Like, I can't. Oh my God, the Queen of Swords again. The Page of Swords again. And the Emperor. This time we have the Emperor. I feel like you might be the Emperor and the Queen of Swords put together. A little detached, a little, like I said, a supervisor. And the Page of Swords having to look up stuff again. I think it's like you're like fed up. That's how I feel. I feel like you're fed up. Because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. Like, there is love here, but you're just like, something's not being met. But there is a chance for compromise. The Empress. The Empress. Yeah, you're not the one that's going to be doing the work, though, if it is... Again, I'm just using the example of building a house. You're not... You're like, I did the research and I came up with the idea. I ain't doing shit. Like, that's not what I'm doing. I'm not doing it. The High Priestess. So the High Priestess pulled out on the other spread, I swear to God. Just go back and look again. Here I'm getting more of a intuition. It's like you're listening to your gut tell you like how to get things to happen. And again with the Seven of Swords. See what I'm saying? Like, somebody is compromising. One person is like, and the other one's like, oh, come on. Sweet talking to compromise things. So I feel like that might be what's always kind of ongoing, but that's just what I'm getting is one person's always compromising and the other one is always calling the shots and then saying, well, I had to look up everything and I had to do everything, so now I'm not doing it. But I need this to get done, or I can't live like this. I can't, you know, like, I looked up the mechanic. You have to go take the car. I'm not going to the mechanic. I'm not dealing with it. I found everything. I did all of the back work. Now it's your turn. It could be like, I found the recipe. I went to the grocery store. No, you go to the grocery store. I found the recipe. I ordered everything to get delivered. Now you cook and clean it. I'm not doing that part. I'm trying to think of another example that I could give. Can I get some advice for those that this is resonating with? Be a little bit more flexible instead of rigid. No, because a deeper, another fight can go and it could be a little worse. And then that's going to have you regretting some of your actions. So don't be a rigid bitch. I can't believe you called me that. Oh my God, calm down. I really don't even know you. Any more advice with the Friends deck? Because I feel that you're frustrated. Oh, yeah. The Fool again. The Fool twice. I know I'm working on the camera setting. Don't worry. I'm thinking. I know I'm all like in your face with this, but I just ordered the part that I needed, and I have to go to IKEA later. So, or maybe not. I don't know yet. Okay, so advice. The Hermit. Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Fool. I just kind of need a minute, so if you don't mind, pause please. I wish I had some elevator music to play for you, but I'm just going to be quiet for a second. All right, Taurus, this is what I'm getting. So when you're stuck in a rut, you tend to say, I'm just going to stay home. I'm going to stay home. I don't want to go out. Like, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like dealing with people. I'm not peopling it today. You could think about what the ultimate goal is. Going back to that example of the house. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to pick. Well, what is it that you wanted? Like, what would ultimately be like, oh, that's what I wanted. Like, let's say you wanted a pink wall. I'm just saying pink because, you know, I'm looking at pink. Then do it. You know, oh, but that doesn't match well. The living room can't be pink. You know, like, no, stop. Stop with all that. And just, I mean, go within, because you're going to do it anyways. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you not to. But go hang out, you know, a little bit of time. Again, we're not going to be rigid. We're going to go with the flow, and we're just going to going within. But like I said, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, I mean, just what I'm getting initially is when there's just so many choices to make, or if you feel overwhelmed with obligations, pick the ones that are going to initially be best for you in the future. You're like, yeah, no shit, I do that. I know, but I'm telling you what the advice is. Or, yeah, I mean, Joey's like Nine of Pentacles. I mean, yeah, that's the nine. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. He's just like, everything's great. I got the house. I got the award. I got what I wanted, you know? And over here, Phoebe's just like, I don't know, there's just too many choices. I don't know, all of these options. It's too much. So that's kind of what I'm getting. So I don't know. I hope that helps. Aries, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. For those of you who Halloween's right around the corner, woo woo. Let's see. I don't know. Are you guys, some of you planning on traveling? All right. Let's see. The Justice, the Chariot, the Hangman. Let's go with the Chariot first, because I don't know if everybody's traveling, but let's just see, because... Okay, we're going more towards a relationship read. All right. For those that are in a more new relationship, if the rate isn't going at the speed that you want, fast or slow, if it's going too fast, you're like, Jesus, take the wheel. If it's too slow, then you're like, Jesus, take the wheel. I feel like you're not trusting with the Nine of Wands over here. Can you see it? There we go. I don't think that you're trusting the speed of which it's going. I have Knight of Wands and the Hierophant over here on my hands, and I'm gonna leave them in the deck, but that's initially what I'm getting. It's like, if it's going too fast or too slow, there's something about that you're not liking. The Hangman, God, the wheel again. Listen to Taurus's read. I don't know why, but I feel like the wheel was, hold on, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. So there is love in the relationship. Sorry, I'm looking at it in my other hand over here. And I think you're going to find, yeah, I'm getting Tauruses again. There's going to be, all right, let's just do the Justice real quick. The Justice. Okay, yeah, I mean, you're going to, okay, sorry. Let me spit it out. All right, let's act it out, right? Because that's what I feel most comfortable with. You're like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? I got an idea. And then things are going to get better because you're just like, I remember saying, holy crap, take the fucking wheel. I'm done taking the wheel. Do tell me. And then they're like, all right, I'll tell you. So I'm going to bring little birdies, and then you're going to get on this boat, and it's going to be all rocky at first. You're going to be like, whoa. And then it's going to be smooth sailing. You'll be like, ooh, right? Because you were fighting And you're like, and then you're like, hold on, I don't like this shit. I got my guard up. But then you found some balance. Does anybody speak in my language here? Then you found some balance with the Justice. And you're like, okay, we're being fair about something. But you got the Nine of Wands twice. So there's something that you're not quite swallowing. But the wheel can turn either way. That's how I see it. I mean, it can go wee or go right. Not necessarily bad in any way. I'm just saying it could. If you think it's going to go, it's not just yes or no, up or down, right? There's other directions. Can I get anything else that's more, so the reader knows, like, oh yeah, that's totally my situation, or the listener knows, oh yeah, that's my situation. Some of you could be saving money for something. Again, some of you could be saving money for the future. What else could it be? What's this news? The Eight of Wands. What is it? The Ten of Pentacles again. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands again. So I think that if it is a commitment, because everybody's at different stages, right? That doesn't mean that everybody who's listening is looking to get married next. It doesn't mean everybody who's listening is, I don't know, going to move in together next. Like, everybody's on different stages, timelines. So if you were looking for more of that commitment because you're not trusting the rate of which it's going at the moment, then I think after all of the little, the Justice is going to come. And when the Justice comes, which is balance and, you know, blah, 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 that's when you're going to be like, oh, cool. All right. So I am in a commitment. It could easily be something as simple as communication, explaining. Maybe the other one is just not acting. You know, like maybe you mentioned marriage and they stayed quiet and you're like, what the hell? What the fuck? What was that? You know what I mean? Like, it could have just been like, no, actually, I didn't hear you say that because, I don't know, I got earwax on one side of the ear and I couldn't hear you. Or, no, that wasn't it. I just, you know, whatever. I don't know, some communication. All right. Well, that is the end here. So I just want to thank you all for being here, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.